went thinking King's Gym, the new King's Gym still.
The new one?
The new one.
Oh, what, in Croydon? Oh, yeah, reopened, didn't it?
Mm.
What are you thinking?
I'm not sure, you know.
What it look
It
like?
didn't hit.
What it look like? What, has it changed much?
It's a new place. Like it's a
it's a different location?
It's a different. It's like literally 2 minutes away from the old one.
Yeah.
Still in Croydon.
Yeah.
But like it's a different warehouse. So I think they moved into a new
But
space.
what is the new equipment? Is it like
Same equipment. It didn't feel as I didn't explore, and it was bait that time. Like that's what bare. Like normally we see a couple of heads.
yeah,
It's
one
like
or two, but
bare.
like, everyone was in there.
It was packed. I'm thinking, oh, it's mad. Like, I had to wait for bench,
Damn, we never have to wait for bed.
and I don't know if it's because it's a new space.
Yeah,
But it's the vibe weren't hitting. The acoustics of the speakers, like you hear like more of echoes rather than the actual song.
Oh, word.
So I was like, nah, I need to keep my headphones in.
yeah.
Do you get me? I don't know if like bare people filming.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like
Still
10
on that.
like 10 people filming, fam.
Oh, what everyone was filming?
Bro, it's bad.
Bare
fam.
tripods in it.
Bare tripods, fam. Sir.
Sir, what?
Yeah.
Am I in the shot?
Sir, bro. I put and I was the one who didn't have a tripod, fam. I was all putting my phone up against the wall trying to record something.
Yeah.
Getting niggas walking and standing in the way.
Standing there, putting the ankles in there, just
I'm like-
shot at that.
And obviously, kind of hedge. I'm just looking at him like,
Like,
all right, man. I'll just move my phone.
yeah, I'll do my set in a minute.
It's cool, man. It's cool. You know what? Keep it. I ain't even filming.
I'll do
I ain't
my
even
set in a
bro.
minute.
Yeah, no, but it's weird. They didn't give me the same vibe. But I don't know. Maybe because it's so new, the weights don't feel like warning.
Yeah.
All of that.
Oh, but what? So what? The weights were new in that.
They have some new metal joints, like all
Some of the
metal,
new
all
yeah,
iron
okay.
things. Yeah.
That's interesting. Still, that's a new.
They had,
location.
I think leg day is decent. They had like an old school hamstring curl machine. I used that. That was good.
Yeah.
One girl came up to me. She needed help with her bench. It's one of them ones, you know, with everything that's going on social media nowadays, yeah, you're thinking, do I even want to chat to you?
Yeah,
like,
it's long.
fam, like, I saw one clip here. There was a girl, and it still links to what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's a girl, yeah, she's doing like, I don't know if it's a prank or just doing a video for TikTok or something. But basically, she gets her phone, she records, but she puts her phone in her back pocket.
Yeah.
And she walks around the store.
Yeah.
No, and then she wore like pants that make your
Butt
bum.
lifters. I've seen that. Yeah.
And you're walking and you're trying to catch niggas slipping.
Yeah.
Like, look, bro, half of the people that she caught, they weren't even looking.
They was looking at her, in her direction,
You get
but
literally-
not at her ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that I've seen like a bare like gym ones where like girls will be recording, and then one guy will just be glancing like, oh, look at that creep over there.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Are you alright?
It gets ridiculous,
It-
and I
bro.
feel like there needs to be a clear differentiation of what is being a creep and what is just looking at another
just
human being.
staring.
Yeah,
not
just
even staring.
straight
Staring is that when you're overly staring, that's a bit creepy.
That's the next thing. But when you notice a human being is
glancing
there,
at you.
and you might look at them for 1 or 2 seconds, and then you continue with the rest of your day, like that is completely different to like staring at someone like, oh shit. Oh shit, that's
Licking your lips and
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, like that's there's two different things, and I feel like some girls are reaching
Very. Even like if a guy does come up to you in the gym
and tries to move to you on a low.
and you said no, that like if you done on the street, would you say he's a creep?
Exactly. I think it's just different.
Or
I feel
if he was your type, would you say he's a creep?
bro, facts, because you know what's peak? Real talk, yeah. Granted, the gym is not the place.
It's not the place.
To move to people and chat. It's not that. It's not a type of party. Get me? But don't get it twisted.
Bear girl get moved.
Every one of you lot, yeah, all girls have been moved to in places where it's not supposed to be that, or all the man them have moved to a girl where it's not really supposed to be that, and you've said fuck it anyway.
So
I'm
fuck
gonna
it,
be.
fam. This is my only
She's
chance,
a ting. She's a ting. I'm moving to that. Hold on, man. Them. I'm coming back.
That's a madam. I need to.
Like, I have to. I know this is church, but I'm gonna see what she's saying. Like, no facts. I'm gonna see what she's saying because she's looking kind of fly right now. I'm gonna see like what she's doing during the week. You get me? I ain't
And
been
to
in
add on to that as well, every
on.
man or most man also got the demonized from girls from in the gym. You're
in the
thinking,
gym. You're what, bro?
But
We've
the thing
been
is,
there.
man, do you know what it is? Yeah, most man them won't look at like, wow, that's creepy. Man, them was like, oh, what word?
What word? Is that what's going on? Is I got it like that.
You get me? The juice
Facts,
is
bro.
juicing.
The juice is juicing right
You
now.
get me? NutriBullet.
That's what I'm saying. So in my head, I'm like, girls, listen, stop reaching, car.
Very.
Johnny's right. If it was your type, I'm talking about homeboy, tall, dark, handsome.
Get me? If
rolling
nigga like,
up on
if nigga
you.
like Nick, yeah.
I don't. Why are you doing that? If J Double pulled up on your ass,
Listen,
talking about,
yo,
hey
let me
baby,
get
what?
the
Is
10.
this your last set? You get me? Talking about, yo, like, where you from though? Like, I've never seen you in the gym before. You not having it. Allow me.
Scared.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's to and fro. When the old 47-year-old's preying you, it's, oh, he's a creep. But when the young bull, you get me,
He's
looking at
flying
you,
a bit,
yeah,
you get me, and your cup of tea.
he flying, he's your cup of tea. When he's looking at you now, it's not creep now, is it? It's, oh yeah, nah, I'm gonna keep doing it in his direction. You get what I'm trying to
Get
say?
me? And the mad thing is, yeah, because of this agenda, I'm calling it an agenda because that's what it really is. And
Yeah, that's what it
a
is,
lot
for
of
sure.
females who are just looking for attention. Do you get me? Like, you're preventing people that actually do need help or will benefit from getting help or advice. You're preventing them from doing that because man, them are now got a guard up. We're like, bro, I'm not even trying to get caught slipping. I'm not trying to be that guy who, yeah, you went to chat to this girl,
100.
and now he's harassing the girl.
And
or
what's nuts as well, yeah, is of course being people where we are qualified to give that level of advice when it comes to form and stuff
I'm not
like
even trying to do that.
You
right?
wouldn't even want to do that anymore simply because of that. Like, she's a girl, she's over there. Maybe she's doing, let's say she's doing RDL. She's doing something where it's an exercise where her hips or her bum is going to be out towards either the public or the mirror, but someone's going to be able to see her ass because she's poking out basically, because that's how you do the movement. But she's doing the movement wrong. Now, as a guy, if you're preying her because you're watching her form, because it's caught your eye, when you see bad form, as someone who knows what good form's supposed to look like, when you see bad form, you end up staring at it for a little bit because you want to know if you're tripping. Because you might see something.
You want to see if they're going to correct it or something.
Yeah, you want to see if something's going to change, whether it's the weight, like what is it that I'm going to come over there and potentially tell you to change because of what I'm seeing. So I'm going to look at you for a little bit. Because I might be mid-set and I might be looking at you like,
Couple reps.
what's going on? What's going on there? Like, am I bugging?
Yeah.
They put the weight down. I'm like, hold on. Let me see if he does it. Let me just check to see, because I don't want to come over there on someone that knows what they're doing, but they were just struggling on that set. They're going to lower the weight and do it properly. So I'm looking again. Now, if I'm doing this to a girl, I might be looked at as a creep or whatever, innit? But if I'm her type, she might be like, nah, homeboy checking me out. That's not what's going on here.
You get me?
You're reaching. I'm a professional at what I do. I'm looking at you like, hold on, are you doing this right or not? Are you going to hurt yourself? Because this is a concern of mine because of what I do for them. So naturally, I'm going to be like, I'm going to pull up on homegirl. Do you get me? And most of the time, I'll be real, I do have that mentality in my mind where I'm thinking, let me not, because there's bare man in there and they probably feel like I'm going to try to stall on her and I ain't really trying to do that. I don't know what she's going to think if I pull up on her. But you know what? I can do that. Fuck these niggas. I'm pulling up on her and be like, excuse me, miss, can I just give you a quick tip on what you're doing? Because you're doing it okay, but what it is that just to make it better for what you're doing, because you might hurt yourself.
But
And
you
then
know the mad thing
she
about
might
that?
start laughing, be like, oh, like, no, you're right. I feel like I've been doing it wrong and that. But go on, bro.
The mad thing about that is, again, a girl might think, he's trying to, that's his in.
Yeah, bitch,
Yeah.
be crazy,
So we're
bro.
like, bro, like, what am I meant to do? And the mad thing is as well, yeah, with the other man that might be looking you in the gym, like, right, he's trying to chat to the ting. Bro, it could be a girl that you know.
A lie.
Just because you're speaking to her in the gym environment,
People think you're smoking.
and I think, brother, there's one girl, like, shapey. Like, I'm not gonna like shapey, yeah. And
Blackberry Curve.
shapey from the bold.
A bold.
Bold.
Oof.
Get me.
Back. Back.
Fecky!
Boom, boom, bang, bang.
that time.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes we have like some leg sessions together, innit? Or sometimes she'll just be in the gym doing her thing, I'm doing my thing. But we know each other, so we might speak in between sets yeah. And then I'll be leaving the gym, niggas will come up to me, hey, what, you see that girl there? Yeah, what's she saying though? I said, oh, her, that's the homegirl, bro. I know, but like, that's like, brother, I don't know.
No, wait though.
But I'm like, bro, I don't even understand what you're, because I will never go to, I know next man, saw him chatting to a girl, like, hey, what's that girl saying? If I'm really that interested, I'll go find out myself.
I lie,
if I'm
bro.
really, really that interested.
Yeah.
Do you get me? And more time, yeah, It's so annoying. This is gonna get me vexed, yeah. Because, and it might be like a social anxiety thing, innit? But niggas need to learn how to just approach girls. Like,
Facts.
it's not that hard. It really is not that hard. If you really think, okay, she's your type, yeah, you approach her just like a normal human being. Just like a normal human being. And just engage her. If she's feeling you or she's your type, she's gonna bite back.
And it will be easy, bro, after
You
that.
get
You
me?
get me? Yeah, it'll be
But
easy after
there's
that.
no like, oh, I need to say this or I need to approach in this way or just be polite and normal, fam. Literally, ref. That's it. You're speaking to another human being, fam, who you may be their type, but just for you to go find out.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're not, it ain't there in the world. Go to a
Exactly.
Whiskey concert, bro.
Yeah.
It's mad. I didn't take us. Get me.
No,
But
it's
yeah,
true
fam,
still.
bare guys, you start just moving like, oh, just because you're speaking to a girl in the gym, well, like that's how more time like I used to hate being in the gym or working out with girls just because of like the attention, fam.
Yeah.
You get me? One, the workout's already slightly different because I'm a slap on 100 on the bench, slide it off, side of 220s, might put on a 5 or like a 10 kg.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is already long already. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
for
me?
sure.
Ruin my momentum.
For sure.
Now on top of that, you got other niggas trying to scheme. It's long still. It's
it's
long.
mad,
But the
man.
girls thing, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's a way to prevent
I mean,
the way some of like.
but I feel like the same way how you explained it will be the same way you approach a girl if you feel like there's bad form that needs to be corrected or you need to approach a girl to say something to her about something else or whatever. Like, just approach them just like a normal human being. Whatever anyone else thinks, it is what it is. Like, if you're going to this person to tell them, oh, listen, you left your phone over here. Is this your phone or whatever, blah, blah. And she might be an attractive girl, whatever. And guys might feel like you're moving to her. She might feel like you're moving to her. But at the end of the day, you've approached it in a normal way. Whatever you think about this is whatever you think about it. I'm about to put my headphones back in. I'm about to smash the rest of my workout. You have a nice day. You get me? Because as long as your intentions are pure, just like Kofi's.
Get me?
Kofi's.
Just like Kofi's. Fam.
You get me? As long as the intentions are pure. But ladies, I feel like stop reaching now. Please stop reaching.
Hey,
still.
check this year. I was in the gym. One of my guys, yeah. Man was mid-set, yeah. I don't know who said this. Was it you said this before, yeah? Where like your mid-set, something brazies walk past.
Yeah.
And because you're mid-set, you've got the energy. Like you've psyched yourself up. You're mid-set. You've got at least 8 clean reps in you. You're on your rep number 4. Braziness walks past. You start. Strength just starts going like Samson from the Bible.
Yeah.
Man started. He's doing a shoulder press. Yeah. He's not even looking at himself. He's looking in the mirror. He's like, he's looking like following. You get me the brazers. Hey, focus. I'm spotting them. I'm like, hey, nigga, you're only halfway through your set. Focus, bro. Because the strength that it starts going, that's why like people who really know how to like exercise and focus and stuff, yeah, they know that like, bro, when you're in the gym, more time you got blinkers on, fam.
Yeah.
People might think you're looking at them, but you're like just
You're looking through them.
literally you're looking through them, fam.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you have to have that mentality. Or if you're in the gym and you're just every little thing's distracting you, you're gonna waste your time. Like for me, yeah, I prefer working like going gym by myself. I prefer going gym going gym by myself. It doesn't stop me from like not being able to lift certain weights because whatever weight I want to lift. Even if I need to get like a random person, I'll take that risk and get like a random person. Worst case scenario, the spotting's gonna be shit. I'll swap spotters, get someone else. It might be shit, or at least I tried it that day. You get me? But some people only feel comfortable to go gym with people because they know like they're more comfortable with like maybe the spotting technique. They know like, okay, cool, he's gonna lift a little bit of the weight for me, but it's still something I can do. Do you get? I would rather go and know I done everything by myself. Do you get me? When you're going like, and the thing is, I wouldn't just go gym with someone. You know, there's people that go gym with people just spontaneously. Yeah. Oh, what are you on gym? Let me
I
roll.
can't do that. I can't do that.
And you're there, and because they're not aligned with what you had planned to do, they stay. Oh, you know when they start suggesting other workouts. Hey, you tried this one, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, that's not in my shit.
I'm not even gonna. That's not what I'm doing today. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah.
I didn't plan to do this.
Yeah.
So I hate that when that happens. Fam. You go gym with someone and they start suggesting. It's not an open workout. It's not like, yo, let's just throw a couple of moves. No, I planned this before I got here.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you're telling me to divert from my plan. No, that's not mistake number 1. Number 2 is when, as you said, they're getting distracted by just anything and everything. Yeah. And number 3 It's the work ethic and the motivation. Fam.
Yes.
When you go and you're spotting them, like 2 more, bro. Nah, bro, I ain't got it.
I'm like, why are we here, bro? Why are we here, man? What are we doing here?
Well, you ain't got it.
Yeah.
It's not past the step or the limit of being unsafe. It's something where it's within your means to do, but just because you don't want to feel a little bit of pain or you don't want to go through that little extra, I'm like, brother, and now you're like, it feels like you're carrying them.
And that's the worst. And that's one thing that it's a pet peeve of mine. Like, I hate it, bro. I'm behind it, man. Charlotte used to be like that.
Is it?
She used to be like that. It used to get to a point I didn't like going to the gym because it was like, bro, you need. She had to learn it, but you need to get to a point where it's so hard that it's like a zone. You got to be in a certain zone where, okay, it's easy here. It's a little tough. It's a bit challenging. And that's the sweet spot right here. It's not here where it's like, okay, I physically can't either move the weight or I can't physically run anymore. I can't physically do whatever you're doing. It's that point where it's just before that where it's like, you know what? This is that 80%. This is that 80 to 85% where it's like, this is like, I am constantly in that zone.
Yeah.
And you're not coming out. You're not going back into easy. No. We're staying here. This is where we need to be. I go, you go. It's your set. Then it's my set. It's your set, then it's my set. It's your set, then it's my set. We go to the next one, then we continue the whole cycle. And yes, we're sweating, our heart rate's up. This is where we need to stay at. Otherwise, if we're here, then we're here. Then we're here. Then it's a very ineffective workout.
Very inconsistent as well.
So the motivation needs to be there and all those things. And now, she's killing that shit. Like on her own dolo, she knows now that she needs to be at the level where it needs to be there. And yes, if I'm working out with her, she then pushes me. So for example, like back in the day, I would have to tell her like for example, we're doing like a drop set, some shit, and I'll be hitting certain weights or whatever, innit? But then like going up, she won't pay attention to certain weights. So for example, imagine like, bro, you're doing a lat pull down, ball going up in it. But you're going to go up and then you're going to come straight back down, doing the pyramid set, straight up. I'm not paying attention to your max weights. So I've given you, I've set you a certain weight and you've hit it, but you've hit it, you're struggling. Yeah. You're struggling for it. You've hit it for 6 reps, but it was a tough watch. You get me? 4 reps was good.
It wasn't pretty.
It wasn't pretty, it was nasty, you get me? I've had to basically help you with the next one. But then I've then jumped up by like 2-3 weights, bro. I've jumped up by like 12 kilos. That don't make sense, bro. Yeah. The next one has to be 4 kilos. If that, maybe 6. But you have to pay attention to that. And that is part of the paying attention. And it's things like that that used to frustrate me. I'm like, bro, come on. Like,
you have to change it yourself.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point of you even being here if you're not going to pay attention and move on with those types of things? So those are the types of things that obviously have changed now. But those are the types of things that definitely frustrated me in the past.
That's when, do you know it is as well, yeah? It takes only like someone who's seasoned, but also someone who understands again how to work out, yeah, where, because what you just said, that can take someone else a lot of sessions with you to understand where your limits are, what weights, what's your sweet spot, But then there's certain people that within that session, that first session, you just start knowing straight away. Do you get me? And that's why I like to train with people who are like either on my level, and it doesn't need to be in terms of strength, just in terms of like how they exercise. You get me? Intensity. On my level, for me, intensity is probably the number one thing when I'm working out. On my level or above, because if it's like when it's on you're both on level, it's like a competition.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you do 10 sets. Okay, I'm going to do 10 sets.
Yeah.
I got 9 this set. Next time I'm going to get my 10. But when you're training with someone who's above you in level and intensity, then you're like playing catch up, but then you're also increasing your level. Do you get me? So they're like they're doing 12 and 15 reps. And you're struggling on the 10s and things. Yeah. No, I need to get better.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Next time you might come by yourself.
Do the
extra things. Like, nah, fuck that. Next time we have that session together, I'm level. I'm gonna make sure I'm catching up. And those are the 2 type of people I would recommend going gym with. Someone who's on your level, but also still has the same motivational level as you, so that it's the competition. It's like you're edging each other on.
Exactly, and I feel like you need that, especially if you're early into your fitness journey. You need someone that is in and around your level. Like, listen, if you're early into it, you need someone that has, like Johnny said, that same motivation. So it's like, cool. Listen, I'm not someone that knows what they're doing, but at least we can kind of like work this out together and go through this together. And then when we get to a point where we really do know what we're doing, now we're thinking about how much weight we're pushing, stuff like that. I'm looking at you like, no, I'm trying to push more on him, or I want to do more sets, or whatever it may be. But as long as you have that competition, it's needed. Like that intensity is, because that pushes you. Like when you've probably worked out with a lot of people that are on your level and above, and I've worked out with people that are the same. Where it's like, especially when it comes to like on a fitness level. Cause like motherfuckers might think I'm fit, bro. There's some niggas, bro. But when I work out with them, yeah, woo, yeah, woo. Like damn. But
then give that woo, that between your sets.
Like God damn, they're
as soon as the weight touches the floor, woo,
they're bouncing. I'm there on my knee, like God damn, this is some shit. You get me? But then there might be like one or two things that you might edge them on. So like for example, myself, like burpees. I got a quick burpee. I can do in like 30 seconds. I can get 13 burpees out. Yeah. And that might, to someone, that might sound like 13 in 30 seconds. That is, okay, go for it. Yeah. Go and do 30 seconds of burpees and see how many you get in it. But I can knock out like 13, like 14 in it. So, I can do burpees slightly quicker than most people in it. So then you've got some fit motherfuckers that they'll be smashing other exercises, killing it. But then I'll be able to catch up on the burpees stuff. You get what I'm saying? So then it's like, it then pushes them. And then that's where with you're doing like the same shit. So it's like if you're working out with someone that might be maybe slightly stronger than you, just slightly, but they're there right now where they can knock out something that you're probably hitting for like 3-4 reps. They're knocking it for 8, maybe 10. You'll think, damn, but then you might go to another exercise, it might be upper chest, bro. You're smoking that nigga though. Do you get what I'm saying? On the incline, you're working him though. That's
the thing about fitness, yeah. There isn't there's only a handful amount of people that are like good, insanely good at everything. Yeah, at lifting weights, doing circuits, doing high intensity, doing all of these, interval train, all the components, elements of fitness. Yeah, there's only a few people that are very good at them. Yeah, you get me. Literally, you're hardly gonna find someone who don't let that be discouraged from. You get me? Exactly. Someone's strength might be strength training. Someone like me, it might be strength. And I look at myself like, bro, that's not even my strength, bro. Yeah. Because I see niggas that's doing my max for 5 reps, 10 reps. So everyone's got their own journey, you get me? But for me, someone's looking at me like, nah, this nigga's warming up on my max. Yeah. Do you get me? Yeah. I'm like, bro, like it's just levels, isn't it? So
and that's it.
That's why you just need to recognize, okay, what at this moment, what am I good at? Do you get me? And then, okay, cool. What are my weaknesses? I for sure know what my weaknesses are. You get me? But it's not a thing where you're shy about it or like, bro, you have to say it out
and you
loud.
Have to be, you have to identify your weakness.
People to hold you accountable.
You have to, and that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah? If you ain't got a weakness, you're doing something wrong, man. Because that means,
or you're just lying to yourself.
It's either that or that means you're just not strong in anything. Yeah. Like everything's whack. Do you get me? If you sit there and you be like, no, I'm good at it. That means everything's poor, bro. Yeah, you're not strong in nothing. Yeah. You need to be able to be strong in something to identify your weakness. Yeah. And if you have a weakness, well done. Because therefore there's something that you got that is your thing. And then on the other hand, you got something that you need to work on and build on that, which is a good place to be. You never want to be in a position where you're incredible at everything. And like Johnny just alluded to, there's very, very few people other than potentially Matt Fraser that
and even him,
he probably can't even bench 140 for reps.
Yeah, there's certain, like if you watch, like CrossFit, yeah, there's certain challenges that he's so insanely good at. That's why he wins. He's so far ahead of the competition. Yeah. And then there's other ones where he's more close, like he's just about edging it. And there's other ones where he's not coming, like he's not even finishing top 5.
Exactly.
Do you get me? So you need to know, like what you're good at, you need to be so good at it that it kind of balances out the rest. Yeah. But you still got weaknesses, and that is what you focus on.
100%.
So yeah, that's when it comes to fitness. Fitness is a funny thing, but
it is, man.
Consistency is what's gonna allow you to make those changes from.
And it's crazy because like the way we think and talk about fitness is nuts, because a lot of the people that probably listen to this only think about fitness from an aesthetic point of view, only on just how they look. Like they just want to get rid of fat, build a bit of muscle, shape their body in the way they want it, and that's about it. Like, they don't necessarily care about actual strength and because you I wouldn't. You can only speak to this, but I would say you probably have a passion for strength. Like you want to be as strong as you can, like potentially be for the rest of your life.
There's a goal that I've set.
Yeah, like you have things where you've achieved things on your strength journey where it's like I want to do this, and then you did it, and I want to do this, and then you did it, and you continuously go through that, and that's your own personal journey that you get me. You want to go through. Whereas a lot of people are just like, no, I just want to do this. I just want to look this way.
I want your chest, bro.
Yeah, it's like, brother, you gotta it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I've done to get here? Nigga?
Yeah, exactly. Like
you can't just arrive here. Fam.
That's the thing. There's work to it, and I feel deep it today. Like I was deep in it today. Like I was training today. I did like 3 different workouts. Yeah, and this is obviously after like, celebrations, the cake, alcohol, all this other stuff. Like, bro,
that you was celebrating probably longer than me because obviously it's your girl's birthday.
Yeah.
That first session back,
it was hard. Yeah, it was just nuts, isn't it? Like
it was one of them ones. I said, "Hey man, at least I came."
Yeah, exactly.
At least I made it in.
Like you came here, sweated a little bit, like burnt some calories.
I felt like I was carrying a fridge on my back.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough, innit? But it was one where today I kind of felt like gotta get the cobwebs off, gotta just work out whatever. And then that's when it kind of like what you said, bro. Like it dawned on me, like motherfuckers keep asking me why I'm so fit. This is why, because I bring myself to the gym and I push myself to limits. That's it. I push myself to the point of there ain't no return. I put myself my heart rate is going up to 187, bro. Like I'm putting myself in a position where a lot of people are scared to be in. Do you know what I'm saying?
Staying there for long enough.
And staying there for long enough.
That's the thing.
And until it gets to the point where I'm on my back, like at the end of the session, like damn, that was hard. After alcohol, after cake, after like fast food, like after, yes, basically like you just said, in the worst conditions to go to the gym, I'm going. Why? Because this is what it takes to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? And you would do the same. You're putting extreme amounts of weight and pulling that shit and pushing that shit.
My elbow pads came in today from.
Yeah, like it's getting to a point where you're putting yourself under extreme. You're putting your muscles under extreme stress to get to the point that you want them to get to. You're going through pain that niggas ain't willing to go through, bro, to get to where you're at right now. Like that, you're putting yourself in that position where there's many niggas that ain't got the balls to put themselves in that position. Facts. Motherfuckers will look at a workout that I'll have and be like, nah, fuck that, man. I can't even cap. They know where I'm doing that. Yeah. And play it safe and do something else. And then you might put some weight on it. A nigga goes, oh hell no. And it's like, see? Because you ain't with this shit, bro.
This is another thing where you have to be so focused on where you want to get to in terms of your fitness goal that even if you was training with someone else, you went on the same goal. Like for example, if me and you went to get a session together, you're not gonna put on as much weight as I'm gonna put on the bar, and I might not do as much burpees as you, but that's not gonna stop me from doing burpees, and that's not gonna stop you from still putting weight on.
Yeah,
you get.
Exactly.
Whereas people be like, if I can't do it as good as him, I just won't do it at all.
Yeah.
You get me?
Exactly.
Or
and that's not the game.
The opposite way is, Nick's not trying to lift too heavy today, so I'm a
be easy.
I'm a be easy. Like,
exactly. That's not the game.
You get me?
That's not the game, man.
That's not why it is.
And remember that time in Kings, bro, was hitting chest, was going up in it, and then I think we had like 3.5 on or something, and then I think we was gonna put on maybe like a 5-piece or some shit, like on top of the 3.5 to make it like 3 and 15 on each side. And I was like, nah, nigga, go for 4, nigga. Go for 4, nigga. Because in my head I'm thinking, no, if Jay was with some bigger niggas right now, 4's on there.
They're pushing me to get
4, yeah. Jay would be pushed to 4. Yeah. Because them niggas will be on 4. So I was like, no, fuck that, put the 4. I was like, say less. Put them bitches on. Johnny took them 4 bitches for a ride. You get me? And that's what it needs to be. Yeah. You don't necessarily have to be on that level, but it needs to be that. And I'd hope that you, Jay, will say to me, nah, bro, run more calories on that bike, bro. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? No, not 50, do 18. Yeah. Push yourself, bro. Because it is peak to fit in 18 in a 40-second or 45-second on any like machine. It's fucking hard. Yeah. But then if you're able to do it, why not go for it?
That's the worst thing as well, bro. Like imagine waking up early, 6, 7 a.m., getting to the gym anytime before 8 o'clock. Yeah. And then you spend an hour in the gym and you're reserving some in the tank. Like energy in the tank. Like, what are you saving that energy for, bro?
Yeah.
Do you get it? Like, I don't get, unless you're like, oh, I'm coming gym again. Even if I'm coming gym again, like, when I leave the gym, that was the most reps I could do on every weight I picked.
Yeah.
The most sets I can do on most weights. Unless I'm like pressed for time, then it'll be the most reps.
Yeah.
Do you get it? But there's something like, there's failure reached every session.
Yeah.
There's failure reached. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna only do 120 because I know I can get some reps out of that.
Yeah.
No, I want to do 140, 145 because I'm not sure if I can get them reps today.
Yeah.
But I want to see if I can.
Yeah.
If I can, it's a great day. If I can't, next time I got work to do.
Yeah.
Literally like that. Fam. There's no point because if you go, the worst is when you go gym, you check your calorie watch. You'll be like,
And it's meaty.
I didn't even burn that much calories.
Yeah.
That's work. Like you might have had a good workout, but just for me, I was like, doesn't feel like I emptied the tank today.
Exactly.
Did you get it?
Yeah, 100%.
Literally, fam. So yeah, bro, that's my mindset when I'm going to the gym.
100. It was like today. Like I had in my head to do 2 workouts. So 2 I needed to test quickly innit, before I gave them to someone. So I wanted to do them back to back. So there was one that was like, I think it was 50. Well, I didn't know how long it was gonna take. So basically, it was, I posted it on my Instagram story, but basically it was 10 thrusters, 15 burpees over bar, and it went up like that way. So then it went to 20 thrusters, 25, 30.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw these numbers are going up. It's going down. Yeah, that's the neck workout.
Yeah, it was nasty. It was the first one I did today, and it took like 15 minutes.